now 9.6.5, we're going to go into the shiny don'ts that all these apps offer. And they make them really easy to do, and they're pretty cool, and they're fancy. But I'm not going to recommend that you guys avoid them, because these are the shiny don'ts. They're really glitzy and glamoury, but kind of a waste of time, and probably going to make your video worse. So right over here, let's go back a few edits. So it's basic video. One of the main ones that I like to talk about, give me one moment. All right, so this has tons of traditional effects and AI effects. Here in the effects arena, definitely play with them, have some fun, understand them, but keep yourself composed. Don't have too much fun. So let's just go with AI effect or traditional effects here. You can add a roll to your video, you can zoom out, you can make it white, make it bounce, and these are really, really cool. And I'm not saying don't use them, but give some time to really understand video, how to work with them before you start using them, because very quickly your videos can be corny and unwatchable. So I recommend you really take your time before jumping into the effects. As you can see, they offer a ton of things, but compared to other apps, these are actually very manageable, very easy to use. So we'll have zero rain or low rain. Here we'll have a ton of rain and lightning, noise. We can do the multi-screen, very cool stuff, but don't overdo it. Don't get too crazy. Next is the AI effects. Again, super, super cool. Let's go with, let me choose him. I think they need a picture-in-picture, so give me one moment. Let's go with another version of him. Right over here, we'll go to effects. AI effects, and here
that we mostly
we didn't even need that. One moment, let me get out of here. One moment, guys. I'm just gonna leave this in.
Here.
Tell you what, this is part of the process. This is part of it all. Making mistakes. This is the only way you truly learn and refine things. But let's go with effects. Let's go to AI effects, and it's gonna be a lot. So here they have some awesome effects. Again, you can just do a cool glow around the guy, and it follows and tracks the main article of motion. You can create multi-motions, add colors, and as you can get all sorts of creative ideas. This one's pretty gnarly here. And look how awesome it does these really cool effects. Again, this is a shiny don't. As you can see how easily I'm distracted. My ADHD is blaring of cool stuff I can do. But again, this is a shiny don't. Play with it, have fun. But when it comes to being quick and effective, you don't need this. You do not need this. All right. Next, we're going to jump into the filters, which is very similar. Filters right over here inside the effects area. You can add basic filters that kind of change the tones, and you can easily drop it over, toggle the effects of how much you want it, good to go. Again, don't overdo it. Keep it simple, keep it raw. That's what I always recommend. Next, we have the voice effects. Again, I hate these. Don't use these personally, unless it's for your video, go for it. But let's go right over here. Let's make sure we have audio.
Valley type of starter.
And let's jump into voice effects. Voice effects, very simple, but they're pretty corny. You can make people sound different. So he'll now be a baby.
Hereabout, and that we look up to.
Or a robot.
Hereabout, and that we look up to.
Or underwater.
And that we look up to, and that's so.
Hereabout, and that we look up.
Very cool, very neat, but you don't need them. So
Hereabout,
that's definitely a shiny don't. And the last thing that I want to make sure you guys always remember is just to keep it simple, keep it raw. By that, I mean, don't overdo it on the effects. Don't overdo it on the transitions. Effects, you already saw those. They're getting pretty crazy, but transitions are kind of needed. But some people add way too many transitions. So for this one, I've seen
business
that this, and then the next transition, it's crazy, and it's this.
Necessarily
and then we have this one over here, and let's go with this. Too many transitions will make things really inconsistent, really triggering, and really distracting. So, like this one, you'll go see a crazy transition.
And that we look up to, and that.
Then over here, you'll see,
transform. The story of how they
then you'll see this one.
this doesn't necessarily apply to Amazons. Not all.
Very cool. All can be used incredibly, but be careful. Take care of yourself and do not go excessive with it. Going overusing effects and transitions, animations, all these shiny don'ts can really ruin a video. So keep it raw, keep it authentic. That's my personal advice. It's quicker, people care about it and connect way better, and you're going to be definitely in the in a better footing. So just complexity isn't always needed. Cleverness isn't always needed. Clear is always needed. All right, we're going to move on. Hope that helps. Let's talk soon.